We are going around the island in 13 days with the start today of the Golden Circle. Tomorrow Landmannalaugar is on the planning, and then we start on our big drive along the coast of South Iceland with the highlights Seljalandsfoss, Skogafoss, Black Beach and of course the amazing glacier. After that we are going through the west to the north where we are going to do whale watching and horseback riding. We end our road trip on the east coast with the amazing Snæfellsnes Peninsula and Reykjavik. How cool is this? So one side is Euro-Asian, a little bump, Euro-Asian, and then the other side is America. So the two plates are shifting here. This is the first thing that we see, and it's already beautiful. I already took off my jacket because it's warm. I didn't expect that. So at least if it's just the warmest day of our road trip and it's the first day, then I will enjoy it. This was the first parliament place here. So it's really slightly curved, and here also the rocks, and if you talk you can hear everything. And in 930, first law written here, every time something was needed to be done on a new law, they wrote it here, they discussed it first, and they wrote here new laws. But here in the water, people were punished, and a very common thing in the past was here in Iceland, people were drowned as punishment, and they were tied up here in the water. This is so beautiful. So especially that view. I know here is the waterfall, it's amazing, it's beautiful, but the water is streaming between the two continental plates there, and that's some kind of scenery for Vikings or Lord of the Rings. If this is the first step of 2 weeks, this will be great. Next stop is Glacier, and Glacier, that's the name for all the glaciers all over the world that was born here, the name. But the funny thing is, it's not Glacier that is exploding water in the air, it's Strotur. We have arrived at Glacier. So that was cool. Just a few minutes from Glacier, we arrived at Gullfoss. It's just 5 minutes driving or something. It's the biggest waterfall in 2 steps of Iceland. Oh, that's big. Look. It's huge. This is huge. Look at the spray, look at the rainbow again. The rainbow. Only if the sun comes up, then you see the rainbow. But we're going through the mist, so we're going to be soaking wet. I cannot see anything through my glasses anymore. But it's so beautiful, so big. The power of the water that's coming down is massive. This is just the first day of our road trip. Yesterday we had so much luck with the weather. Today it's a little bit less. Wait, you see? Today we are going to see another piece of Iceland. So we go to Landmannalaugar. I don't know if I pronounce it good. look here. We stopped here. Look at that. Look at that. But there are all flies here. Look. How wonderful. The reflection of the mountains, the snow. But it's full of, look at my daughters. They are running for the flies. It's not mosquitoes, I think. I hope not. What the hell? What's the problem?
Everywhere boxy.
Everywhere boxy. Bugs?
Yes. My window cleaner, see?
We have arrived at Landmannalaugar. What a beautiful place is this. We have to cross the bridge. Some cars are crossing the water, but we cannot do that. It's too deep. So we're going to hike for, I think, 4 hours, 4 hours and a half. We're going to buy some stuff. There are 3 buses parked, and that's a little store. We have our plan, the man with the plan. We are going up there. The mountain is called Blanukur. Woohoo! This is going to be hard. And the underground is like sand, and the hike is just like 10 kilometers. So it's not that far, but it's because of this steep climb that you take a lot of time for it. You have to take a rest. It's going to be epic. cannot see this park, Landmannalaugar, in the winter. It's like 3 months, I think, in a year, maybe 4. Like a never-ending story. Why are you so small? You made it! Yes, we made it. Let's go. Oh my god. All the way down there. So we had a lovely picnic on top of the mountain. And we're starting to go down. We have to go all the way down there again. What a beautiful walking path. We have a little problem. We have to get across and we have to cross the river. My wife was the first one that quickly realized that the fastest way was to take off your shoes and cross the river. Oh, she's a tough one. My daughters and I wanted to try to cross the river without taking our shoes off. But look at the amount of water that goes into the shoe of my daughter. But then we finally realized that there is no other choice than to take our shoes off and face the hard rocks and ice cold water. But my daughter Xante is still too stubborn and says, I'm crossing with my shoes on. This is something she will regret later on that day.
Oh! That's not too painy. Oh, it hurts. Yeah. It hurts. Yeah.
The rocks hurt and the ice water is also hurting. Look! Go! The longer you stand in there, the more cold it gets. Come on! Come on! You can do it! That was not easy. So this is one big lava field there you see the smoke coming out of the earth. You know what kind of feeling I get to see this? It's like a scene from Lord of the Rings or something. I constantly have that kind of feeling. It's like orcs are coming out of there. Is that warm? Yeah.
Yeah, hot.
It's like
Rotten eggs.
that too.
Every turn that you take, every corner that you take, it's like, this is beautiful. And then 1 meter, 5 meters further, this is also beautiful. Oh yes, the parking place, so close, you can touch it. If you are here in the neighborhood and you have the time, visit Landmannalaugar. Only in the summer you can visit it. So this morning, we could not find the canyon, the Valley of Tears. And if you come down the road, just after the power plant, you come down and then there's a small parking place. We missed that. You can walk for 900 meters. It seems to be very, very, very nice. New day at our road trip. We are visiting Keldur turf house, the best kept turf houses in Iceland. This is typical Iceland, so it's a farm.
Served with the old Viking longhouse tree. So going through here was the old main hall. It would have gone from over that end all the way through here and up to this hall. So if you imagine, you know, the typical Viking longhall with a fire here and the benches and then sleeping arrangements along the walls.
So this was the storage rooms and the working places really small. Cold, I think. You have to live here, work here, and dark. It was very dark in the houses, and they lived there with 20 people together. That's the full house, and that was built by the new owners, and they kept this, thankfully. They not have window glass. Glass didn't exist, so it was animals' skin that was stretched until there was a little bit of light going through. So it was dark, it was cold. Difficult to live here. We have a big day ahead. We started our day with the Keldur Turf House, and now we are going to the first waterfall of the day, Seljalandsfoss. Later on we're going to see Skogafoss, Soleimasandur and Black Beach. We are ending our long day in the very small town Vik. So we have to wear rain clothes, rain pants, everything. If you don't have that and you go behind the waterfall, you are soaking wet, and then the whole day you have to wear a wet jeans or a wet pants. Every time, every night, you and I on a roll. Switch it up where I'm going. Stay on the fly, just in time, know the right way to go. I'm on the road, this bad time, taking control of my life. I want to run the red lights, I've got to run this show. You always take me so high, you always make the highlights. I love the way we ride by, you're like a centerfold. Ooh, that's a little sweet, you got what I need. Sipping on the potion, all that good emotion. Just my kind of heat, keep it on repeat. Tested by the potion, loving is the potion. We are just soaking wet. Oh, this is amazing. The water is coming from the Eyjafjallajökull, who is exploded, and the water is coming from there. So it's ice cold. Is it wet?
Yes.
So if you have there the big waterfall, you go along the path besides all the small waterfalls, and then you have on that side there a waterfall that is vanishing into the mountain, and then you have a crack you can go between, and there you can find a hole where you can see the waterfall is coming down. I have to see it. I have to see it. Oh. I'm soaking wet. I can see nothing in through my glasses. Look at my wife's head. Look, it's soaking wet. And she says this morning, oh, my curls are beautiful today. Every day it's like a new spectacular thing here in Iceland. I'm wearing rain clothes for the waterfall. I've opened this bottle, it's full of gas, it sprays all over.
I'm just soaking wet and I just went to the waterfall with protection clothes.
This was the eruption one day, 14th of April 2010. You can see the red houses. There are the red houses, but the clouds are covering the volcano. So he's behind there. So we have arrived at Skogafoss. This is an easy one to pronounce, but I guess the people in Iceland will say, no, you don't pronounce it like that. 60 meters by 25 meters, huge. It's getting water from 2 glaciers. Glaciers? Glaciers. Glaciers. The Jökulsárlón and another one. I will not try to pronounce it. Again, rain clothes is needed. It's a plane that is crashed on a cold November winter day a long time ago. I don't know what year. It was an American plane, and they left the plane crash on the beach, Black Beach. There's a possibility sometimes that there's a shuttle. That was really cool. If you see that from a distance and from close by, it's really surreal to see that on the Black Beach. Now we're going to walk back and we're going to check for you guys. We think the plan in the front or the information in the front is a little bit exaggerated. I think it's not 7 kilometers. I think they put that on a sign just to make sure that you take the bus. So it's further than we think. It's because it's so flat that you think it's closer. It is what it is. They don't lie. You can pay for one way, so it's possible to do just or hiking to there and taking the shuttle back, or the opposite. We are already at the next stop. A very nice viewpoint. I don't know the name anymore. And you can see Black Beach from a distance. You see the small tips, small, it's big tips, rocks in the middle. But actually, the legend says they are not just rocks. They are not rocks, they are trolls. And trolls live only at night. But these trolls were too late and the sun came up and then they became stone. So you have to be careful. You see how strong the waves are back there. Listen. And in Black Beach it's the same thing. Look, they always want to go close to for picture or for anything. And yeah, it's not good. And they say it in all kinds of websites, all kinds of videos. Don't go close, please be careful. And still every year people are taken by the sea. It was a really heavy day. So this is the last stop, Black Beach, and it's called Reynisfjara. I couldn't read it there. We see puffins up there. I tried to film them. We are just walking around the beach, enjoying the beach, the beauty of the beach. My daughter says, I saw a puffin. I say, yeah, right. You saw a puffin. You see them flying, yeah. But indeed, I want to apologize to my daughter.
I was right.
Yeah, she was right. And then we saw them all together on the rock. We are getting up extremely early to see a canyon, special canyon. You will recognize the canyon maybe from the clip with Justin Bieber. Just a bad thing he did, walk around outside the path on the moss. It takes 1,000 years to the moss to recover, so you cannot do that. I don't know what shocks me the most. The sign or the fact that they put that sign there for a reason. We started this morning in Vik and visited already the beautiful canyon. Now we are going to Jökulsárlón and do a glacier walk. Our last stop today is the Diamond Beach.
Hooked on you, baby, you're golden. Time moves, I never noticed. Just can't get enough. Got me wonderstruck. It's been a minute since I found someone who makes me wanna know a thing about love. But oh my God, I'm seeing stars with you. Tend to keep myself from diving in. I get fed up with the sink or swim. But oh my God, I'm falling hard for you. I keep on waiting for the hurricane to come and wash the magic that you brought away. But somehow all the colors just keep getting brighter. Yeah, I'm feeling it more every day. I think I'm hooked on you, baby, you're golden. Time moves, I never noticed. Just can't get enough. Got me wonderstruck. I knew the second I met you, I was doomed to never forget you. Just one single touch got me wonderstruck.
We have booked with Arctic Adventures. Really excited to do that.
Now I'm dying when you call me yours. Pour my heart out on the kitchen floor. Cause oh my God, I'm seeing stars with you. Where did this come from? Lightning in my lungs. Oh my God, don't you ever stop. I keep on waiting for the hurricane to come and wash the magic that you brought away. But somehow all the colors just keep getting brighter. Yeah, I'm feeling it more every day.
Dat is niet goed.
Hooked on you, baby, you're golden. Time moves, I never noticed. Just can't get enough. Got me wonderstruck. I knew the second I met you, I was doomed to never forget you. Just one single touch got me wonderstruck. Yeah, you got me. You got me wonderstruck. You know that you got me, got me, got me, got me wonderstruck.
Go all the way up there. And the glacier was normally until there. This is great. So how cool was that?
Very cool.
It was very cool. Yeah. It's a unique thing to discover.
De Batman hoor.
Kost heb je aan mijn werkje?
Het is koud in de auto.
Wat?
Koud wordt in de auto.
We have arrived at Diamond Beach. Well, Diamond Beach is the one part on the beach there where the rocks are laying on the black sand and it looks like a diamond. So that's why it's called Diamond Beach. But they are huge, huge ice rocks in the lake. And normally we should take a boat trip, a Zodiac boat trip, but it's cancelled because of the wind. You have seen it already. Massive wind. It's normal that it's cancelled. I would not dare to go on the lake now on a boat. Let's enjoy the views. This is already day 5 of our road trip, and in this vlog we are driving from our guest house to Stocksnes Peninsula with a Viking film set. From there we are driving to the east coast, away from the busy tourist attractions, and discover the real Icelandic landscapes. We have already drove 1 hour of our road trip. Today it's not about big things that we're going to see, it's just the road trip at itself is the big thing. This is a Viking movie set. So series and films are recorded here. Really cool to see. I'm a big fan of the series Vikings and Lord of the Rings, Vikings, that kind of type of movies. And Iceland reminds me of all these movies and series. It's really, really cool. And the scenery, the mountains, this is amazing. And the weather is amazing today.
Die was voorbij.
Goed Arco. This is artwork. So all the eggs here, there are 34 eggs. And each egg represents one kind of bird that lives here in Iceland. So it's cool to see. If you have to pass here, do you have to drive specially to this town for this art? Maybe not. So on this side of Iceland, you see more and more of these little houses. We saw around Iceland, and these little houses are specially for elves. These are the houses of elves. So they strongly believe in elves here, and they build small houses just to make sure that the elves can live in it. So we have arrived in a village that we saw in some kind of vlog. I will not pronounce the name, I will put it here. What is special about this place is there's this beautiful church, a blue church, and the street to the church that leads to the church was really broken, and they asked City Hall the mayor for repair the street, but they didn't do it. And it's really an artistic, many artists are here in this city, and they colored the street all in different colors just to say, look how broken it is. But what happened, it was a tourist attraction, and they kept the colors on that street. So we're going to see it. But the people that are seeing my vlogs know that I love street art, and here is, for this small town, beautiful street art. Iceland. It's day 6.
Today is some kind of a rest day, but a rest day for us is not exactly what it means for other people. For us, it means not driving around. But we do 2 hikes today. One without the kids because they want to sleep longer because they are tired, and one waterfall trail with the kids.
We saw that we are very close at Höfn.
The sheep cannot escape. Stay there.
I'm not a sheep. I'm a lamb.
Far in the distance, there's a promise. It seems far in the distance. I put it on the altar, though it was mine. I put it on the altar. There's a greater city we have not seen. We're all waiting in the in-between. We're all seeking our homeland. We're all seeking our homeland. We're all seeking our homeland. We're all seeking our homeland.
So the basalt columns are created of lava. So millions of years ago, million or thousands, what is it? 6 million years ago, created. I wasn't here. So the lava streamed and cooled down, and some columns has really 6 sides. It's impressive.
I've been a traveler, my destination is unknown. I've been a traveler. I've been a foreigner with no place to call my own. I've been a foreigner. There's a greater city we have not seen. We're all waiting in the in-between. We're all seeking our homeland. We're all seeking our homeland. We're all seeking our homeland. We're all seeking our homeland.
We made it. We are at the top, and there is one word I can say. Wow. Look, just the beginning of the hike is really steep, really hard to do, but then it's a really nice walk. There are still rocks falling down on the path, destroying the path. They have to restore it now and then. So this is Höfn. The red colors that you see are created by lava, and it's a chemical reaction that are creating these red colors in between. So this is really beautiful. Trip 2 of our day, it's the waterfall trail. It's 8 kilometers, just a small hike, but we are confused on the board. It says follow the yellow poles, and the first pole we see is red. It's like, oh, that's not right. I go back inside. I said, where is it? It's there. I see red. Well, that's the one. But they say yellow. Well, it's not true. Okay.
it was really tough. The weather conditions made it tough. It was just 8 kilometers and there were 2 waterfalls that were really beautiful, especially the first one with the sun and then the rainbow. We are going now in the natural hot springs. It's protected nature. We have to shower together under the sun. Oh, it was so cold to go from the shower until here. I think it can be my stupid ideas, but this is not for me hot.
This is very hot over there.
Let's go to the other one. Ah! Oh! Cold, 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 cold. Oh, the wind, the wind. Oh, the wind. This is cold. I'm a man, I'm a man. I'm a strong man, I'm a Viking, I'm Floki. Is it hot? Oh, this is hot. This is what I mean. But moss. There's moss everywhere. I don't like that. No.
Soft, it's soft.
It's nature. It's an experience. We started our day with a small, medium sit-back. The first thing we wanted to see was the amazing Stutlegil Canyon. And we thought to take an F-road, but we came across a river that was too deep to cross without a snorkel at the car. So we had to drive back and make a huge detour. So today we are driving from the east to the north. We have arrived in Höfn. You could see the colorful mountains from a distance. But from the minute we stepped outside the car, the smell of sulfur was very, very strong. The kids did not want it to walk around the mud holes and walked it straight back to the car, where you can still smell the sulfur. My wife and I wanted to see this wonder of nature, but little did I know, that night I would be sick of inhaling the sulfur. We have arrived at Mivat Nature Baths. I hope it will not smell as bad as this afternoon at Sulfur, but it smells good, yes? Okay. And from now on I will film with my GoPro because it's all wet. Oh yeah. Oh, that's nice. Oh, warm. Oh, hot. Oh, it stinks. But it feels nice.
Oh my god, it stinks. So warm, very, very nice temperature. But the lower you get to the water, the more you smell the sulfur. There is one at Reykjavik. It's a Blue Lagoon, but you have to make a reservation at Blue Lagoon, otherwise you cannot get in. And it's more expensive too. So this one, Mývatn, is more to the north. You can also order a drink there, like in Blue Lagoon. Maybe one difference between Blue Lagoon is in Blue Lagoon you get also something like a facial cream.
It feels nice. It feels good. It feels smelly.
That's a rock. That hurts me to look at her.
I like it here.
So we have arrived at Dimmuborgir. So it's already late now. It's like 10 p.m. Yeah, it's 10 p.m. now, and it's still. Wait. Okay. Well, it's not sunny anymore, but it's dry. So 10 p.m. But we don't have to worry. It doesn't get dark. I recommend Iceland to everybody, but if you want to have warm weather,
Then not.
but
You can wear a lot of layers.
you can get burnt. Look, look at I'm peeling. That was from the first day in Tingvi. Oh, look at now.
It's beautiful.
That was from the first day.
Good morning. Daddy didn't sleep well this night.
I was really sick all night.
Little did I know that there was a big chance that I was sick of inhaling the sulfur yesterday.
But nevertheless, we'll make it a fun day. We're going horseback riding. Go, Arco, go!
I was waking up this morning, waking up before it's getting 9. Kinda heavy on my shoulders, tracking down some moments back in time. I could've swore that I was in it, down to every minute. Don't know what I was sipping, but I felt like I was doing fine. Oh my. Turns out that I just got a little bit south, just a little bit north of the Georgia line. was winning, kinda had a feeling. Last thing I remember, I was drinking till the moonshine. Oh my. Turns out that I just got a little bit south, just a little bit north of the Georgia line.
So this is a lava bubble. So there was an eruption a long time ago. All this place was created by lava, but there was a swamp underneath, and then it created some kind of bubble, and it came a rock bubble. So we can go in.
There's no weather and wind that has been like destroying it or like making it soft. So you can see almost like it was 2000 years ago. And then there's a window there behind you. And it was, people used this sometimes before. They were putting out bait outside, like a dead sheep or something, and they waited for the fox. And when the fox came, they would wait here with a rifle through the window.
We're actually in a lava bubble.
Yes.
I will leave you here. Don't go out. Just be careful when you go out.
Yeah.
Yes.
Sophie,
Yeah.
where are you going to?
Hi.
Hi.
Outside, but I can't.
Why are they doing that?
They like to...
Watch out, watch out.
They do it because when they've had the saddle on, it's, the hairs lay all the way like
Oh yeah.
down on them.
It's like scratching their back.
Scratching the back and making the air under the hair again.
Ah. I'm not 100%, and I don't think if I'm not 100% I should drive. So it was a rough night. Rough, really rough.
A Viking night.
A Viking night. It was really tough. We're going to what? Akureyri or something like that. Akureyri, a little town in the north. We have two towns in the north, Húsavík, where we do the whale watching. I hope.
100 meter rechts afslaan.
Ah, how nice.
What do you think of my husband?
What is that?
I don't know. Surprise, surprise. I think I need to bite it.
Chocolate muffin, chocolate
Cake.
cake, and another chocolate with Smarties.
You okay?
So if you visit Akureyri, then you can drive like 12 kilometers a little bit further, and then you can visit a permanent Christmas house. Look, how cool is that? It's open from 10 till 6.
Today we are doing the Diamond Circle. The Diamond Circle is a magnificent circuit of 250 kilometers in North Iceland. The Diamond Circle has 5 key destinations, which includes the historical and picturesque Gullfoss, the blue and green landscapes of Lake Mývatn Nature Paradise, the uncontrollable white energy of Dettifoss, the wonders of Aspergi Canyon, and Húsavík, the buzzing whale watching capital of Iceland. And that was something we normally should start with today.
And it's cancelled due the bad weather conditions. So we are making a new appointment for tomorrow morning. Normally we are driving away to the other side of the coast. Now we are here, and tomorrow we are driving all the way through here. So it's a long road, but we're going to attempt to do it tomorrow, but it's a big possibility it will be cancelled tomorrow also, because it's hard rain. We're going to see Whale Museum in Húsavík. Really bad weather. We are doing the Diamond Circle. You have the Golden Circle, that's near Reykjavik. It's with the glacier and with the Thingvellir. And the Diamond Circle is on the north part of Iceland. And then it has Aspergi. Aspergi. That's a horseshoe-shaped canyon. And the legend says that the god Odin was riding on his horse, his 8-legged horse, and he stamped his feet on the ground, and it was formed in like the horseshoe shape. But the reality is it's just a volcano eruption that created this form.
We nearly saw anything from Aspergi because of the bad weather. My wife did a small hike, but for the kids and myself it was a little bit too wet. So we went to Dettifoss, the most powerful waterfall of Europe.
I think it was a nice road through here, but we didn't see much of the rain and the mist. It was really not a good day. It's not a good day. Wow! Summer vacation! Yay! Let's go to Iceland! Nice weather! Yes! Not. It's really cold here. Really cold. Woo! I took my glasses off because I can't see much. It's really strange without glasses. But my face is feeling numb. It's like the cold water and the wind is making your face feeling numb, and I should wear gloves also. It's really a summer vacation.
Skogafoss may not be the tallest or the most famous waterfall, but it is beautiful. Skogafoss was named after a particular event in the country's religious history. The folktale dates back 1,000 years ago, to the time when Christianity became an official religion of Iceland. A pagan priest or political figure, depending who you ask, was given the task to deciding whether the country would continue to worship their native gods or to embrace Christianity. He chose the last one. To symbolize his decision, it says that he took his idols of his Nordic gods and threw them into the waterfall, hence its name.
We are going for whale watching. Excited trip. Excited
you know
trip.
which song I
Excited trip.
which
Excited
song
trip.
I sang?
Excited trip. Ready?
Yes.
We are all excited that we can go on whale safari, but the sea is going to be very rough and we hope not to get sick, especially my daughter Xante.
No whales yet? No.
But then, a magical moment.
Yeah, daar.
Now 1 o'clock. 2 or 3 o'clock. Is the low dolphin.
The first thing we saw were dolphins.
Oh, die komt super recht. Right side. Kijk hier. So we have left side, right side.
But then we saw for the first time whales in their natural habitat.
And he's coming. Very close now. And we have 2 humpback whales, okay? One is in the front, it's in the same. Again, another one. 11 o'clock. Continue both, the 2 of them. o'clock again. They are coming again, a little bit in the front.
Hoe zegt de Jarko?
Left side,
Ja?
the two of them.
Yes!
From Africa as well.
Yes! How beautiful was that?
We were all happy that we saw some whales and no one got sick. There were a lot of people that did not have that luck. But as soon as we got back to Húsavík, we needed to hit the road because we have a long drive ahead. We are traveling from the north to the east of Iceland. Along the road we are visiting Farmalio Church, the troll Hvitsekur and the crater Grabrok.
So this is the best, one of the best kept turf churches in whole Iceland. It was almost destroyed, but luckily they have seen the value of it. The National Museum of Reykjavik was responsible for the restoration of this church. So luckily they saved it. That is Hvitsekur. And Hvitsekur is known as the white rock because all the birds are shitting on the rock. So it's created by wind and rain and everything. The legend says that it was a troll. Yes, they are here with the trolls again. A troll that was throwing rocks at the monastery, and while doing that he was so focused on the monastery, the sun came up and he was just changed in a rock. So we have arrived finally. It was a long ride, and the seal center was closed because we were already so late because we replaced the whale watching, and we did this in the morning, so we left our place 4 hours later, but we wanted to do that and we saw whales. So we are at Grabrok volcano. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to Orphe. Happy birthday to you. Hip hip hoera. Hip hip hoera. Hoera. Ay, met een kop. Bounced my head to the bed. Oh, that was my own fault. Rainbow.
Wow! After seeing this beautiful rainbow, it is time to do our last nature trip. Today we are visiting the Snæfellsnes Peninsula. On the planning is Kirkjufell, Saxol Crater, Dridvik. We go inside the lava cave of Vatnshellir, visit Helnar and Arnastapi viewpoints, go seeing the Black Church Buddhakirkje, and we are ending at Itritunga to see if we can spot some seals.
have arrived at Snafflesnes Peninsula. This is the first stop. Kirkjufell. Kirkjufell was used in a scene in Games of Thrones, so you will recognize it maybe as a big fan. So the most taken picture is the waterfall and Kirkjufell mountain in the back, but it's crowded here. This is the most taken picture in Iceland. So it's really busy here. We saw in the town nearby there's a cruise ship and there's a lot of buses stopping here. So to have a clear picture, it will not be easy. So our next stop is the Saxol crater. We are in the meantime driven to Dridvik, and Dridvik is a lava field, but it's all lava here. Look, it's all lava, and it's a seasonal settlement. So they were fishing and then they came back. So in the winter they were not here. But look at this. I don't know if it's new or not, but it's cool. So it's a little hike to the beach. I think it looks great here. Look at that. Oh, it hurts. My knee hurts. And they are laughing. There was a man who said, "Are you hurt?" He tried to help me, but I'm injured. I'm hurt. I really hurt, and I was filming while I was falling, and my kids were like dying here of laughing, and the man was really in shock that they are laughing at you. Yeah, they always do that.
You always laugh with us.
And the best thing is, I was filming and I have it on tape. I was.
You were like this.
What I was saying, it's really beautiful here. Look at that. Look at that. Look. So these are the remains of a British ship from 1948 that stranded here on the beach.
I've been sailing for many years, tried to find you and face my fears. Yes, I've been dreaming far away for that sunrise by the bay, but to see I'm alive.
We have arrived at the lava cave, and it's a lava cave that is created by the volcano right behind here. So this is cool. Show me the.
Don't crack it, eh?
I will not crack it. Budakirki is one of the 3 black churches, and it's black because of the wood is covered with pack. And that's the same thing that they do with ships. It's to protect the wood from the hard nature elements like wind, ice, snow, rain. And it's really effective because all the houses here in Iceland that are covered with pack are really old, like more than 100 years old. It's looking so cool, a black little church in the white area here with all the green and now with the blue. It's really cool. There's on the altar, there's a bench that is the opposite of all the other benches. And that was for the marriageable young girls. So everybody could see if they went into the church and they sit on the opposite bench that these girls were marriageable.
Okay.
So
They don't
you
do that.
should sit on the opposite bench so everybody can come in and
can
see
buy
if
me.
you can buy me.
But you don't want to.
No, you don't.
You definitely don't.
This is our last stop, and maybe, I don't know for sure, but we are at Tunga, and maybe we can see some seals. We have driven from our last place now to Reykjavik.
Going home with y'all.
very special church. Colorful street.
Yes.